My place of significance is Lane Cove National Park, which sits right behind my house. It's a place that I've been visiting throughout my childhood, since I was 8, when I've been in the area ever since I moved out to when I was 18. For me, this place is significant because it represents a place of peace and solitude away from the busyness of the city. For me, the country has always been one of my preferred places in Australia. It was one of the reasons why I decided to move to Wollongong, and one of the reasons why I've adapted to life so effectively here. Some of the things that I enjoy about the country involve the peace and quiet away from the hustle and bustle of the city, and that national park always represented a place where I could retreat away from the chaos that often consumed my life living in the city and dealing with adolescent life. However, when I return back now to the national park, I can see almost little bits of it being chunked away by construction and by housing development. And this is quite common throughout many of the national parks that aren't heritage listed throughout Sydney. While the Lane Cove National Park is for the most part heritage listed, the part that sits behind my backyard and the part that holds the most significance to me is unfortunately not. And observing the knowledge and the connection that the Indigenous Australians have with country, and the way they promote life and the connection with the entities that exist within, really resonate with me when describing the significance that such a place holds, because the Western ideology of expansion and capitalist-based consumerism quite often clashes with such an ideal, and it is quite an important thing to spread and learn in classrooms to gain a proper understanding of Indigenous culture. It is truly quite sad to see such beautiful, peaceful areas of land that represent Australia so effectively stripped away for modern development. And while it is just a part of the changing world, learning about Indigenous connection to land would definitely help aid in potential strategies and preservation of such areas.